What's up, people? So, I feel like it's kind of necessary to explain this. I think I've already explained it before, but I'll just do it one time to hopefully get straight to an exact point. But I want to explain the purpose of being a conspiracy theorist. I could take it all the way back to like evolution and survival of the fittest. Um, First of all, the point of being a conspiracy theorist is to make sure you're not caught off guard, you're not blindsided, you know? And it's the same old, better to be safe than sorry philosophy. And, a lot of conspiracy theory is not necessarily, 100% verified all the time, but it's kind of like being in a forest and hearing a sound. You don't know it's something bad, but you look around and try to figure out, you gather enough information, and you might not see something, but it might just spook you enough to say, we got to go. You know what I mean? And it's kind of the same with conspiracy theory. It's kind of like you get a sense of something and you're trying to figure it out, and you might not have all the info, but you might have enough to, either tell you to make a certain decision and get away, or the opposite, go investigate and explore, or even fight, or whatever it might be. And that's the thing, like, with information, you don't want to be wrong and then, like, do unnecessary stuff. You don't want to, like, wrongly think somebody's your enemy and then, like, fight them, you know what I mean? And you also don't want to have to run for no reason. So really what I usually do is I have a high, like, tolerance and for fear, kind of. Like, if I'm in nature, and let's say I'm with a bunch of people, like, we might hear something, everybody else might just, like, be like, I'm out of here, run. I might keep calm and be like, hey, like, let me figure out what that is before I go and make a hasty decision like that. So my reaction usually is, just to keep calm and gather enough info to find out what is actually going on. But the thing is, like, sometimes you can't really gather all the info. Sometimes it's like, there's certain things you can figure out, like, especially with conspiracy theories, like, there's a lot of hidden stuff going on. Like, I don't have all the info about a lot of stuff. So, like, sometimes you gather a lot and you're kind of, like, creating this picture, and it's kind of, sometimes it can be worrisome, and you're like, well, I can't even gather any more info, so this is kind of where the puck stops. So at some point you just gotta make a decision, and sometimes it is better safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. And that's basically what being a conspiracy theorist is all about. It's all about looking out for danger and surviving, to be honest. That's what I was saying. I bring it all the way back to, like, survival of the fittest. Survival, awareness of danger is, like, key to survival. And honestly, it's a trait that's selected for, and I think that's the most important type of intelligence is, being aware of possible dangers, possible traps, stuff like that, and to avoid them. And that seems to be, like, the primary type of intelligence that's selected for. Like, if you don't have that, you're dead. Even if you got, like, all types of other intelligence, like, if you can't look out for danger, then you're dead. So it's primary intelligence, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, a lot of people seem to have their doubts when it comes to conspiracy theory and stuff. They think it's like the boy that cried wolf or something. It's like, nah, man, this is, like I said, primary intelligence right here. And it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better, if I say, like, this might be happening, if I give you evidence, it's better for you to check it out, and consider it, than it is to just be like, oh, you're crazy, and just, ignore it. That's actually is dangerous, for one, and it could end up being deadly in some cases. And honestly, for people that ignore certain information, if it comes back and bites them, I'll say that they just won their Darwin Award right there, you know what I mean? And I mean, so this is like fundamental, like I said, it's like fundamental intelligence to be aware of danger. And I mean, you could be book smart, you can know how to do all types of stuff, you can build a rocket ship, but if you're too stupid to like see danger before it happens, you know, it might end up being your death, you know what I mean? And in my eyes, that makes you stupid, even if you know how to build a rocket ship, even if you know how to do a lot of other stuff. You know, sometimes people make mistakes, so I'm not just gonna say anybody that has an accident is stupid, but I mean, if it's like foreseeable and you, especially if you're like told or something and you do it anyway, yeah, you're an idiot in my eyes. Even if you can make a rocket ship, I don't care. It's like you lack fundamental intelligence in my eyes. So that being said, man, that's just what it is with being a conspiracy theorist. It's, like I said, fundamental intelligence. So I started explaining that because I get this feeling, I talk about a lot of stuff, and I have a feeling like a lot of people are going to see like some conspiracy theory type stuff I talk about, and some of it ain't going to be like perfectly right, and they're going to be like, oh, look, he didn't even like know what he was talking about. And I'll be like, well, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's really what it's about. So I started explaining that for any would-be, you know, haters in the future. So there you go. I'm just going to leave it at that. I got things to do. I'm out of here. Stay safe.